think her character and her compassion are what make her a truly exceptional person.
She has an unfiltered passion for education and for art.
She's charismatic and thoughtful. She's my idea of a true Texas woman. She's truly a force.
She's just the real deal. And she's sincerely interested in people and their stories. I first met Jeanne at the University of Texas Elementary School about 14 years ago. She really understood and was enthusiastic about social and emotional learning.
SEL, or social emotional learning, focuses not just on the teaching and learning core mission of what goes on in a classroom, but also our responsibilities to ensure that students have the skills that they need to be successful socially.
It is really the baseline for everything that we do in life. And then from that baseline, children will be able to learn better and to have richer lives.
We were brought together later to create the model for social emotional learning at UT Elementary.
Many people pushed back at first because, people said social emotional learning, that's fuzzy science. That's not tested. She understood the importance of connecting the work at UT Elementary School, the research from Castle, the psychology department at the College of Education, the Texas Child Study Center, and the Austin School District. She had a way of having the connections with all of those places and being respected by their leaders that kind of wove this initiative together.
The three of us were working to get that instilled. 2 years later, we had the opportunity to put it into Austin Independent School District where it could serve 80,000 students. And that's the big idea that Jeanne really latched on. Let's not just serve 500 kids, let's serve 80,000 kids.
There's no doubt that her work in social emotional learning has changed UT, has changed our local school districts, and is having an impact in the entire country.
I've always thought that to be passionate about art, you ultimately need to be passionate about education, and Jeanne is 100% in that same mold.
What's unique about Jeanne and Mickey both is their shared love for education and art. I think that's their legacy.
She and Mickey have built an art collection not really to show off or even for themselves. It's always been built with the Blanton in mind and with Austin in mind and sharing it with the community.
I think about the art they collect and how for them expresses so much going on in the world, and neither one of them shy away from anything that's provocative or challenging if they think it's going to contribute to the well-being of the world.
For her, being able to raise the bar, with both bringing world-class artists and great local artists and elevating their profile and their stature, and helping bring Ellsworth Kelly's Austin, which has now become this sort of internationally recognized, beautiful space, one of a kind. These are the kinds of projects that they love because it gives everyone in Austin and in Texas an opportunity to see some of the greatest works in the world.
I think Jeanne sees the University of Texas as foundational because that was her springboard into becoming the Jeanne Klein we know. Jeanne gives her heart and soul to the University of Texas and her money. She so believes in the mission of the university and so supports it.
Given how much she and Mickey have accomplished, I've seldom met two more genuine people on this planet than Jeanne and Mickey Klein.
What they have done in their philanthropy is created scholarships and opportunities for students that will be there, in perpetuity. It's not about them, it's not about their name, it's about helping more people have the kind of experiences and privileges that they've had and make the most of their futures. And I so admire that.
She's had such an impact and influence at UT, such as being a Chancellor's Council member, involved with the University of Texas campaign, on the UT Development Board. What Starts Here campaign, Harry Ransom Center Advisory Council member. And of course, she's very involved with the College of education.
Jeanne has had a beautiful life and has been recognized in so many ways for her contributions, but I suspect that being a distinguished alum is the greatest honor that she could ever achieve. The love that she feels for the university and the commitment that she has to Austin, I think it just means so much to come from the community that she cares most deeply about.
The fact that she and Mickey now share the jackets is just the way it should be.